Welcome to MLAC Online Tutorial. Now before us is this coordinate geometry question, and it reads that if the equation of the line that is perpendicular to 2y plus 5x minus 6 equals 0 and bisects the line joining the point P with the coordinate of 4, 3 and Q with the coordinate of negative 6 and 1. Alright, now let's take note of this, that when two lines, are perpendicular to each other, now there is a formula. The product of their gradients must give you negative 1, which means m1 times m2 must give us what? Negative what? 1. Alright, okay. Now let's assume that the equation of the line in which we are aiming to get is y equals mx, now plus c. Alright, and here we have the equation to which the line is perpendicular to. Now let us transform this equation to this form so that we should be able to get the gradient. Now here, m here is the gradient, while c here is the intercept on the y-axis. Okay, so let us transform this. So here we have 2y now plus 5x minus 6 equals 0. Now let's just take the whole of 5x minus 6 over to the right hand side. So here we have 2y then equals negative 5x plus what? 6. Now dividing both sides by 2. So here you are, divide by 2, this one divide by 2, same here. Then 2 here, 1, 2 here, then 3. So here we have that y equals negative 5x all over 2 plus what? 3. Now we can see here now this and this is the same, so which means if m here is our gradient or slope, then we can agree that negative 5 over 2 is the slope or gradient to this equation, right? So here we can now let's take this slope to be m2 and take the slope to the unknown equation as m1. So here m2 now equals negative 5 all over 2. So if I were to make m1 the sort of relation here, it means that m1 will now be negative 1 all over what? M2. Being that negative 1 all over m2, which is this, negative 5 all over 2. Alright, so to this end now we can conclude here, because if 1 divided by 5 all over 2, now this negative cancel each other, so we can agree that m1 equals 2 all over what? 5. Okay, now the next thing we need to look at now again is the same line, unknown equation line, bisects the line joining the point. So which means if this line in which we are, the equation of the line which we are looking for bisects the line joining this coordinate and this coordinate, it means that same line divides the line joining these two coordinates into two equal parts, because bisect means dividing lines into two equal parts. Okay, so if that's the case, now let us look at it this way. The line, this unknown line, and the coordinates, let us say this is Q and this is what? P. So at this point here is the midpoint, because it bisects. So for us to calculate this, it means we have to find the midpoint between these two coordinates. And here is the formula. Do this. Now let's come over here. Now the formula to calculate the midpoint is this. If you have x, y, now this will give us x1 plus x2 all over 2 and y1 plus y2 all over 2. Where this is x1, y1 and x2, y2. Okay, so here we have x, y, now equals x1 here is 4, now plus x2, sorry, negative 6, so here you have negative 6, then all over 2, then y1 is 3, now plus y2 is 1 all over 2, so here x, y, then this is negative 2 divided by 2 will give us negative 1, then 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, so we've ascertained the coordinates and the gradient. So we will need to recall the formula of the gradient and the coordinates. Okay, and the formula for that is y minus y1 all over x minus x1 then equals to the gradient. Okay, so this is the formula for to get the equation of a line passing through one coordinate. Okay, and you know from the diagram I drew, now this is the line, this is Q and this is P. So the line here, which is the equation of the unknown line, now passing through this coordinate. Now this coordinate is now -1 and 2. Okay, so apply that here. This is y, then minus y1, so this is our y, this is x1, y1, so here you have 2, then all over x minus x1, so that will be then equals the gradient, which is m1, where we have here, that will be 2 all over what? 5. Okay, so we can now cross multiply where negative and negative will give us positive. So here we have that y minus 2 all over x plus 1 equals 2 all over what? 5. Let's cross multiply. By cross multiplying we have 5 multiplies through this numerator, y minus 2, y the whole of this denominator multiplied through here, opening the bracket, 5y minus 10 equals 2x plus what? 2. Okay, now let us just transform it into this pattern. So let us move all the whole of negative y to this part. So we can now say this 2x, okay, plus 2 plus 10. So giving us 5y equals 2x now plus what? 12. So this is the equation of the line perpendicular to this equation and bisect the line joining the two coordinates. Thank you and God bless you.